Hi guys, this is HoMiNGHeaD here. So, I haven't played Damned for like solid 2-3 years, but got into it back last night and had this match on Warehouse, playing Lurker. Haven't played for a while, yeah, but I decided to record this and just share some of my thought process while playing. So, we're playing with 4 people, and right off the bat I decided to camp the clocks room just to see how good my opponents are, like how much they know of the game, how fast will they even reach the clocks room. So I trapped that toilet. I see it's going off, so I'm assuming somebody's entering. I know my spawn timer is coming right up, so yeah, this is it. So I decide to test the waters with the clock, arm this one, and now I arm this one and instantly kill this dude. So I walk out just to see how far they got. I see a Scott. I think it was a Scott. I know I'm not gonna catch him, so I'm just diving back out to conserve my energy. Lurker uses like some form of energy, and the longer you are in the physical state, the longer it takes you to recharge next time. So yeah, I instantly go out because I know I'm gonna find somebody. There we go. Got my timer up, and somebody instantly tripped this bed. Was pretty bad player in that sense. I mean, he didn't pay attention to me, so I don't know why or how. Last match we played, he actually managed to clear most of Rose Crimson Hotel, so I was kind of puzzled as to why he didn't give two shits about me spawning behind him. Yeah, as you've seen there, I saw Father John try to chase him. Obviously wasn't gonna catch him. I don't know, I was just trying to, I guess, kind of buy some time to just keep people out of the room. But I guess it was kind of a misplay on my part. I probably should have just dematerialized immediately. It was not a good spot to really try play this. So yeah, Father John ran out. Somebody tripped up some traps. So I'm assuming right now they're clearing the kitchen, or at least the 3 back safes that are there. 3, 4. I think it's 3 safes. So I trapped up this pathway here. So I'm just hoping I'm gonna snipe somebody on when they're going out. I'm kind of getting impatient. So I'm just like trying to figure out, did they somehow dodge my traps? Like, what's going on? Just kind of getting impatient. As a lurker, you should never get impatient. So there you go. I was impatient. I missed my mark, I guess. Seen the traps getting triggered. Spawned in just to see if I can blindside somebody. So sometimes good survivors, they kind of know what traps and where are placed and stuff, so they just kind of stand in the middle of nowhere sometimes. Spawned there, didn't see anything, so I just dematerialized again. Now I see somebody's triggering all the clocks and going into the safe tower room or the piano room. I don't know, call it whatever you like. So here I'm trying to figure out what's the best place to materialize. I was pretty sure there should have been somebody here, but I didn't see anybody. So I dematerialized back then. They might have been hiding behind the safes, but I didn't seem to be able to see them there, so I just dematerialized like, alright, I'll take that L and just try again later. So I'm going back to camping this place. And at this point there are 2 survivors left, 2 human players. I'm also arming all the traps over here, so just so I can. Yeah, there's the pumpkin going off, and there's the Mia. I'm pretending like I don't see her, and then trying to bait her, and yeah, she manages to get away. Yeah, arming all the traps there, so when the survivors when they pass by, so they just get the insanity points stacked up on them. So I'm kind of playing for the long game here, I guess, in a sense, because I'm just hoping that the insanity will trip them up eventually. I know somebody's in the clock's room right now, so this is obviously triggering, and somebody else is kind of over here, but I used too much of my form when chasing the Mia around the tower, so nothing happening there. So warehouse usually takes like 2 or 3 trips back and forth across the map to clear. I'm kind of assuming the worst, so I'm thinking this is probably their last trip. Just spawning in just to see if I can blindside somebody again. And at that point I assume they are in the kitchen, like whatever they are doing in the kitchen, I'm not sure, but I'm just assuming they hid in the kitchen. Once again, just trying to put some markers down. See if I can catch them on the way out. And there's triggering going on, but the Father John just zoomed through the area, and I seen the Mia run back into the clock's room, so I know there's no point in wasting time there. Now I'm assuming, since Father John just zoomed straight to the piano room, that they are going to clear this on his way back. So I see there's the clock triggering. So I'm just thinking they're coming into the kitchen right now. And there we go. There's the Father John and Mia closing the door, running off. I'm just trying to chase her off, but I'm pretty sure at this point that I'm gonna lose, because it was like 2-3 trips already. I see she looted Father John. She went back for him, looted his stuff. And now I'm not entirely sure if she's still in the kitchen, so I'm kind of trying to trap the stuff again. But I'm not exactly counting on it, so I'm just going back, trying to figure out where he gonna go. So at this point I realized this is a pretty cautious player, because I armed a whole lot of traps on this way, and he triggered the pumpkin, and then nothing else happened. So I just kind of assumed he went out and then triggered the pumpkin and ran back in. Here I see him triggering all the clocks, so I assumed he's just gonna do a Father John and then run just straight ahead, but he kinda was hanging back a bit, so I didn't manage to exactly snipe him. At this point I'm thinking, so they kinda screwed up, I guess, on their way in clearing the map. So they need like one more trip. I'm pretty sure Mia already passed this area. So I realize here I have the pumpkin trap, so if she is at the safes, then I'm obviously gonna catch her right now. So yeah, the pumpkin is armed, but nothing happening. Like, clock's not triggering. So at this point, I realize, so if this is a very cautious player, he probably was like still hanging back. And now I know I have my pumpkin trap, so this is a pretty good spot for me. I see some clocks triggering. Obviously, he's playing very cautiously. I'm assuming he's like triggering a trap and then just like retreating on sprint every time. There I see he's going in. Now I have my pumpkin ready, so I'm kind of waiting, trying to figure out what the distance is. There it is. I kind of missed the mark a bit, but I still got him. There we go. And in the end, in the lobby chat after the match, Mia told me that her sprint button was actually disabled when I materialized there. So yeah, Insanity did help me win in the end.